Guys, as you can see from the title, console is finally coming to Delta Force and it'll be dropping on the 19th of August. It'll be available on PS5 and Xbox with crossplay. Not sure if there is going to be any option to turn this off or not, as I know a lot of console players will almost already be worrying about if they're going to run into cheaters, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see and find out when it drops. But very positive news for the console community. I feel this is a good window for them releasing on console when they are, as it will be just a couple of months before the highly anticipated release of Arc Raiders, as everybody is just absolutely buzzing for that game. So I think these guys have given themselves a good window to let people just sink their teeth into Delta Force before, everybody kind of jumps on Arc Raiders, if you're even going to play Arc Raiders. But very exciting news here about the console release. Finally, we have some news. So some other big things that are going to be coming in this season that we seen from the live stream today as well was the new map. Now the new map looks really sick. On first glance I wasn't too sure, but after seeing the live stream today, I'm proper excited about it. I can't wait to get involved. It looks like there's multiple levels and stuff like that. There's also going to be a new boss. He looks kind of crazy. Kind of gives me Joker vibes a little bit. Just the way he laughs and just looking like that crazy guy from Ark Asylum almost. There's going to be a new way to acquire your gear as well when you load into this map. Everybody is going to have just nothing but their fists. So it's basically like loading into the map naked. And by the looks of it, you have to find your way into some kind of armory, which I think is a pretty cool idea. Hopefully the AI will have some decent guns and armor on them, because you might need to defend yourself before you even get to the armory to get your guns and stuff like that. Obviously the current state of the game, killing AI is just almost pointless. You don't really get anything good off them. So hopefully these AIs have some sort of different gear on them and stuff like that as well, just to spice it up a little bit. There also seems to be a more dynamic type of mission on this map as well that has multiple stages before completion. Apparently the water rises as you try to complete it, which will make doing this mission in particular just a little bit more tense, and unlike the rest of the missions in the game. Because if anybody plays this game, you'll know when you do a mission, it's like, trigger the mission, go to this area, kill a bunch of bots, get your money, and boom, it's done. It's very simple. But apparently there's going to be this is going to be like a more dynamic mission with different levels to it, and it's almost like a puzzle. So I'm really excited about that. And water rising is going to make it more tense. Hopefully the reward for doing that mission as well is worth the time that you put into doing it. They're also introducing swimming and diving into operations mode on this map specifically. They were asked on the live stream if they were going to bring it to other maps like Space City and stuff like that. They did say they liked the idea of it, but they never actually said yes. So there might be a possibility swimming and stuff like that might be coming to all the other maps on operations mode. Also, you will not be able to shoot when you're under the water as well. They have actually confirmed this, that you won't be able to shoot underwater. It's not like COD or something like that where you can go under there and start shooting a pistol. You won't be able to shoot when you're in the water. But you will be able to be shot by people that are outside of it. So I'm hoping there's going to be some good loot in here. If you're diving in that water and there's a potential chance of you being killed, there better be something nice in there, some juicy loot. Now this is something I really liked and I thought was pretty cool. They're going to be adding a collections room to the extraction mode, so all those nice shiny reds that everybody else finds, because I don't find any. Well, I say that I found 5 reds in easy mode this week, but I've got $1,000 in this game and I still haven't found every red in the game. But this is such a cool idea, having like a trophy room essentially where everybody can show off what reds they've found. And it is good for the completionist people out there that like to complete everything in a game. It just gives, it just adds an element of wanting to keep playing and just keep looting everything. So this is a pretty cool idea. I can't wait till this comes, and I know for a fact it's going to make me want to keep looting and try and find those reds. There's also going to be another AR and a compound bow. The AR is just like another AR to me, so that's just is what it is. But the compound bow looks absolutely sick, and I can't wait to get my hands on this, try and capture some clips as well. They have said there's going to be some special attachments for the bow. They didn't actually show any attachments like that, but they said there's going to be some special attachments and different types of arrowheads as well. Again, they never showed you what types of arrowheads and stuff, so we're just going to need to wait till we get hands-on with the new content to see what it actually all is. And that brings us to the new operator that's going to be coming in this season, called Tempest. Now, she's going to be free in the new season pass. There's a free season pass every single season, so she's going to be free with that. You don't need to pay for her or anything like that. A lot are worried about this operator being super OP because she's got a self-revive and essentially she has like crazy movement. and a lot of people are a little bit worried that she's going to be mad OP. Me, I'm quite excited because I'm a pretty aggressive player, and I think she's going to be very good when you're taking on squads and stuff like that. So I'm excited to get my hands on and try her. Some of her abilities are, like I said at the beginning there, she does have a self-revive. Not too sure how I feel about a self-revive in an operations mode, but we'll see how it plays. She also is going to have an ability to disarm other operators with a thing that basically looks like a drill charge. You can throw it at surfaces and it emits like this electrical charge, and it'll shock the operator for a period of time, basically leaving them, you know, defenseless, no weapons and stuff like that. And it actually goes through walls as well. She also has an emergency evasion device that looks like canisters that are deployed wherever she stands, and it's attached to like safety cables. So as she runs forward or she runs away from that point that you deployed it in any direction, it's like an anchor point. When you activate it again, the ability will pull her back to that anchor point. And I think she also has this kind of fast looking dodge. It's almost like a Viron dash. It looks like a Viron dash. Don't know how many times you can use it, but it looks like she has a kind of, you know, quick evasive ability as well on top of all the other abilities that she has. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. If you're going to be maining Tempest, I know everybody's at least going to try her. Let me know if you're worried about her being OP, or you think she's going to play very well with the current operators that are in the game. And before we finish up this video here, we are a Delta Force partner and have been given exclusive access to stream and cover the new season early, which will be from the 2nd of July. So if you don't want to miss that and catch it live, make sure to check out the link in the description down below for the streaming platform. Shout out to Delta Force as well for bringing us on board and giving us a chance to play early. I'm proper excited for that. And that's everything in this video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to do all the button stuff down below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one.